Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Story Forge.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Where friends, quests, and quests never die.
Well, some friends die.
Yeah, some friends die.
Not Earth.
So on the last quest, a couple weeks ago, the party finally made their way out of the small orc stronghold in Gangria and made it to the labyrinth of Agris. Upon finding two sets of puzzles, one a mapped puzzle that they were able to solve inexplicably and very quickly, and a second puzzle they ignored and went past. Now stuck in a room with 3 doors to choose from to proceed, they chose the red door. Red door having a nice frowny face on it. And at this point, we will join our heroes and see what they decide to do next. So if you look at the table in front of you here, so you're in the small room that comes just after the first puzzle room. The red expo marker is marking the red door. And the door behind you that you came through has now been sealed.
Oh.
So the only way forward is through the red door.
That's the red expo marker you said?
Correct. Yep. The red expo marker is the red door. All you've done is touched it at this point. When you touched it, the other 2 doors disappeared. It is not open. So how would the party proceed through the labyrinth of Agris?
I mean, choose both through the door. Who wants to go first?
Not I!
It's me.
Oh no.
I don't know if you thought I was talking to a stranger or what.
He's like, Mom, that's danger. That is danger, Mom.
Sorry, I need a haircut.
I've got decent decks, but I don't know. Should we just go through the red door?
You're breaking up a lot. I did not hear you at all.
Okay. Should we just go through the red door, you think? Just push it open.
Okay, so who pushes the door open?
I'll push the door open.
So as you push the door open, you see before you a pit.
Hey guys, there's a pit here. Can we get across it?
I have a sneaking suspicion that there might be something at the bottom
Like rats?
that killed some, like rats or something.
So it's just a pit, and there's nothing across, nothing to the side. The entire room is just a hole in the floor.
Oh, how wide?
It's about 10 feet wide.
10 feet.
Can we see to the bottom of it?
Yeah, if you have something like dark vision or a light, you would be able to, but otherwise, it's pretty much pitch black. So Allie going through first, I don't think you have dark vision. You would not be able to see to the bottom.
Great. I can't see the bottom of this shit.
What do you mean? I can see that far.
What do you see down there with your dwarf eyes?
I don't know. I take a gander down there, just hole on the ground.
So this is pretty obvious. It's about a 10-foot drop down to the bottom. And Ebix should roll a perception check to notice any details.
Let's see. I need my character sheet. I don't think I have any perception modifier though. I think it's just a 12. Yeah, just a 12.
Okay, so you roll a 12. All right. So Ebix peers to the bottom. You can take 30 XP for a very mundane roll. You see the same sort of textured stone that you are standing on now, but it's a complete and total mess of this white, fluffy stuff.
Okay.
Like marshmallows?
Not like marshmallows, like
More like cocaine.
like maybe some iridescent cotton sort of lining the walls and spilling over onto the floor. There are places to step, but
Iridescent cotton? Did you tell me this, E? Do I know of this iridescent cotton?
What?
Did you tell me about the iridescent cotton?
I don't say it's cotton. I say there's white stuff down there. It looks like a path through it.
White stuff? Is it shiny or is it flat?
Pretty fluffy. Almost iridescent.
I'm not the smartest of changelings, but
I have slow fall, so if you want, you can give me a rope and I can just slow fall down there.
I was just gonna push you off the cliff, but
have I mentioned I have arachnophobia though?
I'm not
Ariel,
gonna
you're cutting out.
I take it back. I take it back.
Have I mentioned I have arachnophobia? And do you know what shiny white stuff reminds me of? Webs.
If it looks like, feels like, then it probably is like.
Is it close enough to reach down and like touch?
nope,
Didn't he say it was
quite.
10 feet down?
It's about 10 feet down.
Bryn has dark vision, and Bryn knows a lot about animal stuff. Can
Back
Bryn
up a
take a
little
look and see if she can determine if it's a spider web?
That's not gonna work.
Sorry,
Is that a no?
I'm sorry, Sarah. I was adjusting the camera. Can you repeat that, please?
Bryn would like to look down there and see if she can determine if it is a spider web.
All right. Well, roll a nature check. See if you can identify it. So Bryn is at the mouth. Sorry, Skippy.
Give me 1 second here. It was 13 plus 6.
So 16. Yeah. So take 50 XP for a good check on nature. It's definitely spider web. I don't know if Bryn would have encountered this stuff before, but you definitely recognize it. Whether it's through some of your learnings or whatever, it definitely looks like spider web.
Okay, friends. We have a lot of spider web going on in this hole. There's a lot of spider web. This is not I'm walking through the woods happily, and then I accidentally get hit in the face with some spider web. This is like...
Proto shit.
This is like I heard a tale once about a little hobbit who encountered a spider potentially about the size of this web.
That's... I'm not ready, guys.
But Bryn is going to pluck a little bit of this web and she's going to put it in her little satchel.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so with that information, is there anything the party would like to do, or
Can someone hold my hand, please?
Are there any other options on leaving this room besides going down that hole?
there is the door behind to the previous room, which is shut. There's everything else is made of pretty hard stone. I mean, you can try to look around, but you just...
I have in my possession a giant's club. Do I know the length of said giant's club?
Is it on the pack mule? It's on the... Because it's like 8
in
feet.
my giant sack.
Your giant sack.
That drags along the floor.
Yeah, I've been dragging on the ground this whole time.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 6 feet long.
Ah,
Wow.
Wow. Bryn's impressed.
like the club.
By the size of his club and
I
his
can
sack.
still fall down this hole, but it seems risky.
Did you say there were steps down through the hole?
No, it's just a straight drop
Oh,
down. Yeah, no steps.
You said there was clearings in the webs, though.
Yeah, so there's like a clearing in the middle, and the
Okay.
webs are kind of around.
Gotcha.
And you guys were able to kind of discern that there's like a path going forward through the web.
Okay. I do have a rope, Valdane. If you want to use the rope to go down the hole.
think I also have a rope.
We can double the rope. Do you want to tie our ropes together so we just have lots of rope? You have featherfall?
She has featherfall.
I also have a flying spell.
Oh yeah, I have the chasm that I can just like kind of float down on.
So you guys have a lot of options.
Do we have to go down the hole,
We can
though?
get down.
But do we have to go down the hole?
Sit down a little if you can.
I'm sorry, Allie, we have to go down the hole.
I don't want to go down the hole.
Well, then you don't want to be a hero. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't want to be a hero. I just want to save you guys because I love you guys.
Could we like
It's
light?
broken up. I can't hear.
Could we like light the hole on fire? Like, can I like shoot a feather or shoot a firebolt or something? Like, ignite
Yeah.
the whole thing, then they'd all like burn up, right?
You can try.
I think that's a good idea.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to like take anything off, but kill it with fire.
So do you shoot a firebolt down the hole? Is that what Ness does?
Yeah, I'd like to do it. Why not?
Are you aiming like... So it goes down... You're aiming towards one of the portions on the side then, right? With the web? Yeah.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're aiming towards...
What?
So you're aiming towards the web though.
You're cutting out again, James.
Am I aiming towards the web?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
can you turn the sound off on that? Maybe that's...
It's the kids yelling.
Oh, yeah.
You need to mute.
So...
You need to mute when you're not talking. I think that'll help.
Yeah, so you shoot the firebolt at the web, and it sort of burns a little hole right through the middle of the web, and then it fizzles out. It's not quite as flammable as you would think, unfortunately.
Rats.
We should dump some alcohol down there and then do it.
Oh no!
Everyone has alcohol.
That's a waste of good alcohol. That is alcohol abuse. It's fine to see.
So, what is the party's...
If we're going down the hole, can someone just hold my hand?
Yeah.
Acid splash. Do we want to see if it is
Yeah.
enjoyable by acid?
Yes, we're just gonna throw everything back.
We're just gonna just start chucking everything in this
All
damn
right.
web, and we're gonna go down the hole anyway.
Try to acid splash it. If you really want, go ahead.
Why are you saying it like that?
Give it a shot. Roll the dice. You're in Vegas, baby.
You have to roll a save.
So, are you targeting the spider webs with the acid splash?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you acid splash the spider web, same thing, just kind of where your magic hits. It burns and singes a few sections, but it seems to be fairly resilient to this sort of magic.
Fuck.
All right.
Well, Ellie, we
It's
tried.
going down.
Who's holding my hand?
Someone give me a rope. I'm going down.
I hand him a rope.
Can I hold anybody and like float them down using my staff, or is it not?
So it goes off
not
of
strong enough to hold two people.
it goes. Yeah, you could probably take one other person, but you have to be on it because it runs off of your druidic power.
Yeah.
Yep.
So does anyone want to take a flight with me down the hole?
Can you hold my hand?
I can hold all of you because I have to, otherwise you're gonna fall.
Okay, I go over and I just like hold your hand as tight as possible, and your fingers turn purple, and it's fantastic.
Awesome. I will use my staff to lift myself and Allie up.
Alright, so expend the charge on your staff, don't forget.
Wait, two. Get me two.
Yes, do I think one at a time.
I don't think I can carry both of you.
Okay, well, after
Can
her.
you come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will that use up all of my charges if I just keep going up and down the elevator of magic?
Well, it's for a duration, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna take, actually, Allie, I'm gonna set you here for a second. I'm gonna take Ness first. I'm gonna take Ness first, and I will come back for you, and I will take you so that you can be down there with Ness in case anybody else wants a ride.
I appreciate you a lot.
So I'm gonna take Ness, and we're gonna go down the hole. And hey Ness, do you have a stick or a staff or something? Because I can produce a flame for you so that you're not down here in the dark.
I believe I have a stick from a couple sessions ago.
Okay, so when she gets down there, I'm also going to produce
my electro.
I'm gonna cast that on fire so that she has a torch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back up, and I'm gonna grab Allie, and I'm gonna take her down.
All right.
I'm just like, nope.
And they descend.
Nope.
And they descend into the pit.
I definitely like grab Ness around an arm and like hold tight.
Don't worry, Allie. I'm down. I'm going down too. So I grab the rope and I jump down.
Oh.
So we have Valdane.
I tied it off first. I didn't need the rope to keep me from hitting the ground. The rope was for people to climb back up if we needed to.
Alright, so Edie, do you want me to come back up for you?
Nope.
You should just climb down the rope.
Traverse down the side of the 10-foot cliff.
So you're, upon landing in the hole, you're seeing on either side, you're in a room. Oh, so hold on. So let's take this one step at a time.
Ness is down there first.
Ness is down there first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Allie.
And then Allie and then Valdane.
And Valdane. This will actually be a little important, so. And do any of you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
I do.
Is Bryn in the hole?
It does.
Well, sorry, whoever's in the hole.
Does everyone have dark vision but Allie?
Hi, friends.
I don't have it.
Okay.
We
Do you
turn
want,
it
do you
this
want a
way.
thing of fire?
You don't have? Are you sure you don't have it?
I have a lantern.
Okay, then this you would be able to see the next portion of this hallway. Okay, so sorry, I stepped away for a moment. Who all jumped down there? So Bryn,
Just us three. No brain
just
yet.
you three. Okay. So
Oh, Bryn's down there.
Oh,
He's
Bryn's
down there with
down.
Rob.
Okay.
I think we're all down there now.
We're all down there.
Okay.
so you just keep piling. Is this an okay order? You just keep piling people on, right? Can you see that all okay?
It goes.
It goes Roz, Evic, Bryn, Allie, Ness, and Valdane at the back.
Fine for now.
Okay, so you jump down in the pit. Since you pretty much all have dark vision, you were able to see a fairly long hallway in front of you. I wonder if we should make this go up a little bit more.
What do you mean?
Well, just because it's going to go for a little ways here.
It's okay.
Okay. Just have to work with the camera angles here. So you notice you're in a very sort of narrow hallway, and on either side of you are these sort of monstrous spider webs. And you can tell in one of the squares where Ness had shot, there's a little burned and missing section of the spider web. So you could essentially deduce that the fire does do something to the web, but it doesn't kill all of it.
Okay.
Okay? Looking in front of you, you're pretty much all jammed into the one set of spaces that don't have the webs. In order to pass to the next section of the hallway, you will have to travel through one square of web on the end here. And the hallway kind of elbows at the end, so you can't quite see past what you see on the screen here. And then there's web everywhere. It's very dimly lit. And It gives you the heebie-jeebies. So, what does the party do next?
Did several people freeze? No. Okay.
No.
Sorry, my phone all of a sudden was just like.
James's audio cut out.
Oh, okay. What did you last hear?
Narrow pathway.
Yeah. So it's a narrow pathway. You notice right here that this place where Nest shot a fireball did in fact burn out a 1 square section of the web and kind of singed some of the other bits. The hallway proceeds that direction, going that way. In order to proceed to the next section of hallway, you will have to pass through at least 1 square of web. Did you guys hear all that?
Like that web, like the web is like immediately in front of us.
Yep.
I just like reach out and touch it and see what happens.
So it's very sticky. It kind of rolls around on your hands, but you're able to sort of slowly break the strands on as you pull your hands out. So it'll slow you down. It's probably not gonna, it's probably not meant for creatures quite your size.
I'm just gonna keep walking forward and breaking the strands and see how far I can get.
So you were able to wiggle and squiggle your way and make it to the other side and move through the web. You're like covered in it though. It's kind of like you've got a bit in your eye, you've got some on your shoulders, some wrapped around your leg. It has slowed your movement speed. You had to use twice the effort normally to get through the square.
Don't lock it.
The white on white characters seems like it's a little hard to see.
If he's like trying to like get it off of me.
Aw.
This one leg.
He's a good boy.
So, Roz, make a perception check. Or Roz would need to make a perception check.
$17 plus 0. 17.
Okay. So, at the end, you realize the hallway takes an immediate 90-degree turn going in that direction. You guys see that? It's really
I'm
whitewashed.
just gonna like, can I like peek and see like if I see anything down the hallway?
When you look down the hallway, make a perception check again.
16.
16. Okay, so take 100 XP for both those good rolls. You notice sort of a jagged section of very creepy looking spider web. Can you guys see that okay? The screen. It's it's really taking up a lot of the next section of hallway. So you've got a piece here, and 2 pieces on the side.
I can see it.
Okay.
What do you see up there, Roz?
It's I can't really see much. It's just a lot more web.
I don't wanna.
So
Who's in front of me?
What did you, Ness? What did you use to burn it?
To burn it?
Yeah.
Fireball.
She used fireball, yeah.
What if we just light a stick on fire and use it to burn up the web as we walk through?
Do you have a stick in your inventory?
Well, Ness said that she had a stick.
I think I have a stick.
Okay.
I've got a lantern and some oil.
I can produce flame. Like, I can
Bryn, I've got oil. What if we splash some of this web with oil, and then you light it on fire?
We can do that.
I pass up my oil to Roz, so that she can splash it in front of her.
Okay. And Roz splashes it and lights it, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so it burns away the first layer of web. It burns away the middle layer of web that it was sort of adjacent to and touching, and has cleared a path through the hallway. So So who all was in on that? You were...
Me and Roz.
And Roz, so you can both take a nice 100 XP for ingenuitive trap dearming.
I do best.
So the way is essentially clear.
Okay, guys, it's pretty clear if you want to join me, so I'm not all alone in this scary place.
I'm coming.
Alright, so do you guys all proceed and then round the corner?
Very reluctantly.
Okay.
Before we do that, I would like to use one of my spell slots to find traps, to see if there's any hidden traps.
Okay.
So I do that.
So looking on... Hold on a minute. Let me roll something. Yeah, so looking on the bit of wall here, you notice a switch. Right here. So I'll put... Do you detect a switch at that section of the wall?
Hey guys, I see a switch here, but I don't know if we should touch it.
Don't do it.
What does it look like?
It's stone with a little like wooden lever in the middle. It looks pretty worn, pretty old. Little teensy weensy bit of cobweb sticking to one side of it, but other than that, it looks fairly mundane for a dungeon.
Does it look like ominous? Like, can I easily tell what the switch could do?
Roll
Or
an insight
zero
check.
idea?
Roll an insight check.
An insight?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Ooh.
Take 100 XP. Looking a little further up the hallway, behind some of the cobwebs, you notice a seam. It almost looks like a pretty wide door.
So I'm pretty sure
The switch.
I'm pretty sure this switch opens a door. That door.
Do we
That
want
pretty wide door.
to open that wide door? What if it fits arachnid legs?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if I'm gonna open it and the things that made these webs are gonna pop out.
Can we see what's at the other end of the hallway?
Are you okay?
No, I don't like this at all.
She's really into this. Yeah, so when
I'm
you...
there.
Allie would not be able to see what's at the end of the hallway. Somebody with dark vision would have to look.
I can look.
Okay. So, at the end of the hallway, you see a bigger room with a little bit of elevation. You notice a cage. So you would all be able to... So you're all waiting on this side here in the adjacent hallway. Roz, you were able to see this sort of grand room that lies before you. Lots of columns, some varying elevation, a cage on one side of the room, and a door on the same side. It looks like it might be your only way out. And you notice also these cobwebs are interwoven and going every which way. It's not good. Oh, I forgot one piece.
He's grabbing one more thing.
One of the DM rooms.
I know. So, what's everyone drinking? I
had wine, but I finished it. Now I have Canada Dry because you can't get Vernors here.
That's so sad. I'm gonna send you a case of Vernors now. I got this hard seltzer, and it's hitting me much harder than I thought it would. My cheeks are a little toasty.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
So, do you guys see the black circles? You see those okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Roz, you also notice, what look like kind of some pits in the ground, some tunnels that go straight into the ground. Would you like to relay that to the group, or do you just want to suppose it's been relayed?
I can relate it. So, there's a really big room up ahead, and there's a lot more webs. I think I see a cage, and some columns, and some pits in the floor. But there's a door on the other side, so maybe that's our way out.
You guys want me to throw the switch?
Do it.
Sure. I hold on to Nessa's arm harder.
What if the switch makes everything, like, in the room go, and we could just, like, go through the room without flipping the switch, and none of the things would go?
Do it.
Do we split up?
Do we split up? No! No, we do not split up!
Has that ever been a good idea?
It worked pretty well last time.
They do it in Scooby-Doo every episode.
Yep, and they always get in trouble.
Do you remember what happened last time we split up? E and I ended up in the Underdark and almost got eaten by giants. And these look like spiders. Nope! And I just like hide under Ness's cloak.
So Bryn, what is your choice? What is your decision?
What if it opens the door and a huge spider comes out?
I mean, I
Kill
think
it. Too
that's
easy.
the thing, guys. I don't think there's a way to get out of this without encountering a spider. They're clearly everywhere.
I mean...
Do it.
I mean, I will say the card was called traps, not door openers.
That's true.
The what?
The card was called detect traps, not detect door openers. So
So if I throw it, it's probably a trap.
I'm a little concerned.
What was called the trap?
I did a spell called detect traps. So, and I found the switch. So it's probably nothing good. So we should probably leave it alone.
Oh. Okay.
It was pretty mundane as far as levers and.
I want to just pull it.
Does Valdane pull it?
No, but I want to.
I give Valdane a shot of liquid courage.
You want me to pull it too, don't you?
I think we all need a shot.
He just wants to say pull the lever, Kronk. Don't give it.
As he says it, I do it.
Oh no!
So you pull the lever. And you hear as you see a door, a large door opening.
Why did you do that, Valdane? I was rooting for you!
A little cutscene here
Be
now.
a good guy!
We were all rooting for you.
That was the wrong move.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's all have a mundane adventure. Yeah, sure.
So Valdane,
Die?
I was gonna say, this is why your character died.
Would be the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
where'd my trinkets go?
What's Valdane's intelligence?
He did have a 1-1 death badge with him.
Where's the little circle thing? Alright, this will have to do. So, you see the door open, and you notice a room. So this new room pops up. It's a fairly wide door, and at the end of this room, since you have dark vision, you can see it anyways, there appears to be a shrine at the end of some sort.
I have a lot of religious knowledge. Can I see if I know what that means?
Yep. Roll for
Really?
roll for religion. That's a not really used one, so it's hard to think of.
Got it.
Plus 16.
So looking at the shrine, it doesn't actually appear to be all that religious. It's rather mundane, rather agnostic. Is that the word that means not religious? It does emanate sort of a powerful presence, but other than that, it doesn't seem to have any religious ties. Take 40 XP for a nice roll.
Good news, everyone. It's not religious.
Are there any spider webs down
How much
there?
XP?
40.
Yeah, so 40 XP. You do not see any spider webs. It is clean as a whistle by dungeon standards.
Can we go down that way for a minute? I just need to breathe, guys. Allie goes down that way.
Okay, so you move through the spider web.
I'd like
That
to
is
look
in
at
front
the
of the
thing.
door. So you move through the spider web.
Oh, I don't like it!
Does Allie move
Yes,
through?
Allie
Okay.
moves through the spider web. She does not like it.
It's covered. It's on your shoulders.
Ah!
It's wrapped around your dagger on the side of your hip. Sylvana's like whimpering like a little dog.
I put Skippy on your shoulder so he can pull some of it up.
Thanks. Skippy and Sylvana work together to just like...
Wow, this is actually a very good overhead display of this map.
I'm
I'm a
really
little
glad.
happy with myself. I need real quick cutscene. I need a boom that goes across the whole table, I
Look
think.
on Amazon.
Yeah, I'll look at Amazon. Okay, so as you step near the shrine, you feel its power drawing you in.
I move towards the shrine.
Move. Okay.
So you teleport to the nether.
That might be a bad idea.
Guys, this is really...
This is all your fault, Trey.
So
This is really nice.
Yeah.
You guys should
It's
come...
one lever.
You guys should come look at the shrine.
So you feel a sense of calm and soothing
It's so nice.
and remedy fall over you.
Oh, I love it.
I'd like to try to convince her to come back to the group.
You know, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
So, and as you do you wait near the shrine?
Yeah.
So as you wait near the shrine, you gain 5 hit points.
Permanently? Or 10?
No,
Okay.
back to your total.
I'm completely high. Yeah.
Oh,
There.
well, if you had a
Well,
need for hit points.
Fine.
So you feel it healing yourself as you're sitting in the shrine. And
Guys.
it feels harmonious and relaxing in a place of stressfulness, anxiety, despair.
This
I'm
feels
not feeling
good.
the good energy on that like she is.
Are you back here with me? Oh yeah, he is back here with me.
No,
No?
I am.
Aren't you? Didn't you look at it?
I don't.
No? Oh.
I just pulled the lever.
Oh, right.
Yep. So what does the party do? There's still web in front of there. Allie's in there having a great time, feeling good. Do you continue?
Is that just a dead end room?
It's a dome encapsulated room. Yep, exactly. And essentially, it's I'll metagame a little. It's a healing shrine. You can heal before a checkpoint, so you will. You're gonna go and loot the cage.
No, I want to go into that big room with the cage.
All right. So back to the big room.
Yes. I'm tired of this small, mundane room.
Okay. So you guys can all see this. So Ebik would enter the room right here.
And enter the room.
So you have entered the room.
I want to do a perception check.
All right. So roll for perception to see what you can see. 13. So you notice a lot of cobwebs all around the room. There's a few skeletons that are lying on the floor. When you look up towards the ceiling, there's like giant birds that look like they've been caught and wrapped in web and saved for later. Like like raven-sized birds. It's pretty darn creepy.
How giant are these birds?
Probably about 3 feet tall, 2 or 3 feet tall. They're pretty darn big birds. There's even a humanoid type corpse, sort of wrapped up and is upside down, hanging on one other end of the room. And you notice a glint coming from his body. Did you hear that? Yeah, and you notice a glint coming from the humanoid's body that is sort of wrapped. It would be like around here.
Shiny? Something shiny.
Something shiny.
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah.
I need you to come up here.
I don't know if I can, man.
Don't look at the birds or the corpses. But
Allie walks hand over eyes, like peeking through her fingers. What do you need me to do, bud?
Can you shoot that down?
Yeah, I can shoot that down. I can shoot it down.
Okay, roll for dex.
Has to do that.
Yeah, I have an arrow. You don't have to torture her.
Yeah, it's helping her.
18.
It's like
I was like,
So Allie
exposure therapy.
So Allie is able to just compose herself for a moment and shoots the corpse down off of the ceiling. And it falls to the ground.
Way over there.
Hmm?
Don't look at the corpse, but shoot it down, please.
And as the corpse hits the ground... Where'd it go, Ariel?
I don't know, James.
I made a special thing for this.
You've been listening
Oh, here
to
it
this
is.
all day.
Yeah. A black sphere. Now, imagine this is a sphere, but this is the area it would encompass. A black sphere encompasses a 15 by 15 foot area. Not even Ebik's dark vision can see through this. And it's swirling.
I'm telling you, anything with more than 6 legs is bad news, man. It's bad news.
It's a sphere, I thought.
It's just the
That's the area of effect.
No, what is this?
It's a dark sphere destroying all light from within the area. Not even your dark vision can see through this.
Ah. Well, I want to investigate it because it has something shiny in it.
So Ebik, does Ebik walk up to it?
Not fully. I mean, I start walking towards it. I'm hoping my companions behind me kind of, come out of the hallway a bit. But
nope. Allie stays
What
right there.
What do the companions do?
I'll follow you.
How far? Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm gonna hang out with Ellie for a second.
I say.
Do you want to hold hands?
Hey, Allie, come here.
Nope. Nope.
I need you for something.
I just hold on to Roz's arm, and I'm like,
Oh, also after seeing the birds on the ceiling, I told Skippy that he had to get into my backpack and hide.
That's a good idea. What is Sylvana doing?
She's kind of like wrapped and on me.
Okay. And what is...
Since everyone forgets about Soren,
Well, I was gonna say-
back too.
Soren... Yeah, I was going to ask for Soren.
I have to be the one to remember about Soren. It can't be my job.
It's not my pet.
I say, hey, Ross.
I'm sure someone else, I'm sure Valdane can help you.
No, does he have flaming arrows?
Mine aren't flaming.
Well, we have.
I have a boomerang.
I can definitely
Is it flaming?
throw firebolts, so
Throw some fire through dark sphere.
Hey Ian, whenever or dark vision can't see through this thing, I don't think fire is gonna help.
Humor me.
Also, I have some knowledge on this spell, so I can tell you it's not gonna work.
You can try chucking it. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do and how you would like to proceed.
I'm asking Brent if she thinks that it'll work.
Oh, sorry. And just so you know,
I don't know.
the door out is over here. That's a very important point. The door out is.
You can try it, but I don't know if it'll. I would think it would come back, but I can't guarantee you get your boomerang back.
I'm not losing if that was a prize, so I'm cool going to the door.
Can we go to the door? I support going to the door.
All right. So who moves first?
Mommy.
I do.
I move closer to the sphere.
Okay.
About 6 feet away from it.
So that would put you right on it, and it is time to roll for initiative.
Ah, shit.
I said 6 feet away.
That was the way.
Thanks, Cal.
That is 3 squares.
Square is 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you're 1 square away. You've gotten close enough to it that you have triggered what is inside of said dark sphere. Okay?
Nice.
So, what is everybody rolling?
Where's my thingy?
5.
3.
14 plus
Come on, Fern.
16.
You got 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Ooh, very nice.
16.
Oh, do I get plus 2 to it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Initiative.
Plus your
5.
initiative.
And what
I
else?
got 18.
18. Very nice. And what did Valdane get?
I got 11.
11. So Roz and Allie tied. Who would like to go first?
Between me and Roz?
Yeah, like you're at the bottom of the order,
Oh,
but who would want to go after the other?
Roz would probably go for me because Allie's terrified of spiders.
Do you concur, Roz? Or would Roz do that? Sorry. Okay, so to start off our combat here, the Drider emerges from the darkness.
Ah!
What, the dryer?
The Drider.
That's what I heard.
Like a washing machine?
Yeah, like a dryer.
No, no.
A dryer?
A dry der.
Dryer.
Dry.
It's got to be something mixed with a spider.
A dryer and a spider mix.
Can we get a close up on that thing?
Yeah, we need to visualize what a dryer spider looks like.
A Drider.
Oh, it's a rider spider.
Oh.
It's like a centaur spider.
I do want to take a second to tell Evic we almost left without going near that thing.
Epic is like kind of fucked.
This guy's nuts.
And rolling from, since it is from stealth, it will make 3 attacks on advantage. So
It also has stealth, thank you.
everybody has some element of stealth. So emerging from the darkness, it will try to make a swipe at Ebik with its long sword. It misses, and will try to bite Ebik. So 19 versus armor class.
18.
Yeah. So you take 2 regular piercing damage and 9 poison damage.
I have a resilience to poison.
Oh, so it's half. So 4.
Okay.
Well, it's half rounding down, so 4. And then it will make a longbow shot at Ness. So that would be 24 versus armor class Ness.
Come on, you did it. Hold on. You said 24?
Yep.
Yeah, 18 is fine.
Okay. And it does 6 piercing damage plus an additional 5 poison damage. So 12 damage altogether.
Okay.
And it is Ebik's turn. Ebik. Cal.
Yes. Well, first off, it's backed into a corner, right?
It just emerged from its dark zone. You can see it now, but...
It looks like it's in a corner?
Yeah, so we have another 1, 2, 3 spaces to go before it's backed up all the way to the wall.
That's alright. You guys want to fight the spider?
We don't have a choice now, Ebik.
Well, I'm going to use my wall of force stone, and I'm going to block it into its little corner.
Okay. So, let me look this up. So I think this is only on yourself.
No, it projects a wall wherever you want it to go.
Oh, very nice.
Within a certain radius.
Is the encounter broken?
It was from my second caucus.
Yeah, I gave you guys that overpowered one.
Too.
Wow, okay. So you've trapped the Drider. Shame on me for doing like a 5th level spell to a bunch of non-spellcasters. So yeah, you
It's a once per day.
that was pretty slick. So she is blocked in and cannot get out.
How long does that last, though?
So this lasts for up to 10 minutes.
What's in the cage before we go?
No! You had your chance. We're leaving.
Allie books it to the door.
Alright. So you have to do this in turn.
Oh no!
We're still in combat. This isn't the only thing in the room.
Fine.
Oh, good to know.
So Ebik would still be
I
able...
also have a wall of force.
Ebik could still move as well.
What?
So Ebik can still move.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run towards that cage.
Okay, so what is your speed?
Slow-ish. 5.
5. So the webs... Oh, Jack is awake. The webs take 2 of your movement speeds, so... You want me to just move you in a direct line towards it?
Direct line, like straight shot.
Alright. So you have to go around this pillar.
I'm gonna ride on top of my board, which has a better movement speed.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right by the tunnel. What's Jack doing? I should just go tell him to go to sleep. I know, if you do it, he'll freak out. Sorry, just
No, I'll go. It's fine. Just play for me.
Okay. Jack just woke up, so that's something that happened. So I think Ebik should take 200 XP for averting a neat situation there.
But you didn't hear me, James, before I moved.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was gonna ride on top of my board. See, it has a better movement speed.
Well, I heard that. That would take a whole action to mount your boar. And is your boar like in your knapsack or is it on the dock? Sorry?
I didn't use an action, I used a bonus action on the spider.
Well, yeah, sure. So, you can use the action. So what is your boar's speed?
40 feet.
40 feet. Yeah, so 8. That's pretty quick. Do you know how to ride the boar?
Oh yeah, we used to do that all the time up in the mountains.
Alright, so we'll do an additional 3 feet then. So you were able to kind of hop down. 1, 2, and 3. You get your additional speed. So now, do you have any... I think you're pretty much out of actions, so it's Nessa's turn.
Oh, Abby! What is even in this one? What's in this one?
Colors.
All right, Caden. How should Nessa?
But this one has...
For the door.
All right, you're moving right for the door.
0, 0, 0, 0,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
0.
Is that your turn?
This one...
Okay.
Okay, one. Sorry.
That was your turn.
No, one at a time.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna go straight for the door.
Okay. So it's Bryn's turn.
Bryn is gonna turn into a giant lizard.
Okay.
A giant lizard. And run to the door.
Do you have the stats for that giant lizard?
I do.
Oh, all right.
Do you want me to send them to you?
We come prepared.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, you can just say too if you want, or let me pull up Facebook. Doesn't.
Here, I'll send it to the chat.
Yep.
Alright, send.
We have a whole like menagerie of creatures moving towards the door to get the fuck out of there. Sorry, since we're running all this stuff, we're running a lot of stuff on the laptop. The internet's a little slow on the laptop. Actually, let me get my phone. That should work.
Use the wriggly. Say I want you to fun.
Also,
Where do you think these tunnels go?
you good.
Probably nowhere.
Right.
You got the dog.
All right. Yeah. So you have a
That's a thought worth entertaining.
30-foot movement speed, and you are a large beast, so you would get entangled in the webs.
Oh no!
So, do you still turn into a lizard?
I guess not. I'll save it for later.
Okay. I'm sorry. I really
Run.
still run. Okay. What's your movement speed?
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Very nice, Sarah.
Where's that again? Where do I find that? Oh, I have a 7 speed.
Holy hell, you are fast. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you actually end up in some of the web. And there's actually little tiny spiders crawling all over your arms, and it's super itchy and it's really sticky. And is that all you're doing on your turn?
I'm gonna shoot flame out of my hand and kind of do one of these boys to kind of clear the web.
All right, you do that and successfully clear the web.
I also get the spiders off me.
And as you were doing this, the spiders sort of burn up Yeah. Popping.
I do love popcorn.
You do like popcorn. Alright, it is Valdane's turn to go.
Stop.
Valdane, we can't hear you. Check your
It
mic.
looks like I got it. It looks like there's something else out there that I didn't get to see because someone knocked on my door. Or am I just seeing something?
So there is a cage, bunch of pillars, some barrels, some crates, these kind of tunnels in the ground, this drider who's been locked in its own little area by a mischievous dwarf.
It just looked like one of the cracks looks like a figurine that's white, so my bad.
Oh.
I'm gonna move up with the rest of the group.
Okay. What's your movement speed? Isn't it like 10?
No, it's 40.
40? Oh. Alright. 1, 2, 3,
James
4,
trying to sabotage
5,
us.
6,
Isn't it like
7,
10?
8.
You're like fast as fuck, boy.
Oh my god, car.
Oh, 7, 8. So you are able to end up just outside of the webs, right in front of the door. And I would like to point out there is one more section of web in front of the door that will slow you down a little bit. I just moved the door a little on screen so you all could see. And that...
Off the platform.
Okay. So it's right here. That's where it is.
Yeah, you're still good.
So now it is spider number 1's turn. And it will show up. Where's my... Up top here.
I don't like these minis.
You don't?
No.
Are you going to be okay, Ariel?
Guys, that's how big the spider in my garden was. Like,
No, thank you. It was foreshadowing.
it was.
And it moves right through the spider web, right after E. 1, 2, 3. And we'll make one attack against E.
Baby spider.
Baby dire.
Baby guy.
18 versus armor class.
18.
So that is hit.
I mean, if 18 versus 18 is a hit.
It is. Yep, yep. So you take 1 poison damage.
That's with my resilience.
Yeah, that's with your resilience. So you must make a Constitution saving throw to see if you remain concentrated on your wall of force.
Oh, I thought it was just something I wrecked and then I just... There.
Oh, no, you're not going to weasel your way out of this effect. So the wall of force, if you read it, it's up to 10 minutes, concentration for 10 minutes. So when you get attacked, you have to make a Constitution saving throw of 10, or half the damage, whichever is more. So you just have to make a Constitution saving throw of 10 to see if the spider breaks your concentration.
Well, it's 15 plus whatever my modifier is. So 1 second. Which might be minus.
I think you're fine.
Stop it.
Oh no, it's plus 4, so 19.
Yeah, so no sweat. It's just a flesh wound. You keep on, keep it on.
Yes, thank you.
Spider number 2 emerges.
Do I get an opportunity attack or did it pop up next to me?
So it popped up a ways and it traveled towards you. So the opportunity attacks are when it travels beyond you or when you're engaged and then it disengages, sort of deal.
Gotcha.
So this spider will appear in this far little burrow.
Nope.
It looks at Valdane traveling towards the door and goes 1, 2, 3, and makes an attack. Wow, okay. 22 versus armor class. hits. There would be little guys. And you take 3 poison damage. Very nice. It's Allie's turn.
Mine?
Wait, who's going first between the two? Roz's turn. Yep. So it is Roz's turn to move.
I want to run towards the door also.
Okay, and what is your movement speed?
It says walking 30 feet.
Okay. So 6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's Allie's turn.
Allie suddenly remembers that she has a fire sword. So she uses her bonus action to draw it and say the magic word Ugins. And she'd like to move forward and slice through the web there.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
6.
6. So 1, 2, slice. 3, 4, 5. Do you go on top of Bryn or next to Bryn in these?
Next to Bryn. Can I slice as I come down?
So you already sliced.
Ah,
That's
dang
your
it.
action.
Okay, fair
So you are stuck in the webs.
I don't like
There's
it,
spiders
guys.
crawling up your right arm. One of them's on the back of your spine. And it crawls down your shirt.
Didn't I get rid of all the web?
Didn't she get
Just in your square.
Her fire hands?
Just in your square.
Yep, yeah. So it's not on Bryn, but it's still adjacent on either side of you.
Allie's like doing one of these like dancing while like holding the sword and trying not to like burn anybody, including herself.
So now we go back to the Drider, who is there. Well, let me read the spell. So the Drider, since it has wall climbing, kind of flips upside down. It's a pissed off little SOB. Hold on, let's see
How
how.
far can it go up? How far can it move?
10, oh, so it's 10 foot by 10 foot. Well, I said that these walls were 10 foot tall. No, it's trapped. It's totally trapped. It's like, it's upside down, but it's like, it's like a little jar, spider stuck in a jar. So, we'll go to Edic's turn.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna go up to the cage on the path that doesn't involve traveling through the webs.
You're the spider by yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so as you move past the spider, it makes an opportunity attack. 22 versus armor class.
Oh yeah, let me through my armor. Those spiders got some diamond teeth.
Yes. Alright. You take 1 poison damage.
That's fine.
And must make your Constitution saving throw again to see if the Drider continues to remain in its vault.
3/4 of a chance of that staying up.
That's a good odds.
Well, it's a 7, so
Total?
total, yeah, as a 2 on my roll. So,
Okay. The wall disintegrates.
couldn't use his move to climb upside down.
Yeah, but I don't. So he's still upside down on the wall. And as you look back, you see a little smile come across its
Oh
face.
gosh.
And it shows its fangs. And it looks right at the changeling, drawn to its magical force.
Magic? I'm not magic. I'm not magic.
Oh, wait, now you're not magic.
Inside the cage, what do I see?
Yep, so make an investigation check.
Let's see, maybe. Oh, what?
So you find 70 gold and a rolled up piece of parchment. And in that, and I'll backtrack, there's also a dead body.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's a dead body laying in the bottom of this cage. It's missing its arms. And on the dead body you find 70 gold and a rolled up piece of parchment. So you can unroll it and read it if you want.
I'm gonna wait. Right now we're in a battle. I don't usually read leisure reading.
It might help us.
No, I'm gonna read it.
So upon opening the scroll, what languages do you know?
I think just common and Dwarven.
So it is in a language that you cannot decipher.
Bless you.
And the body
How much,
is kind of consumed beyond recognition. Sorry?
How much movement do I have left of the 40?
You have one space.
How many did I travel
Right.
with the gate?
No, sorry, 40. No, you have 4 spaces left.
Okay. Then I'm going to head towards the others and rendezvous by the front door.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You can stop in this web, or you can stop like here. Depends on where you want to stop. Or, yeah.
I guess I will stop just before the web over by Valday and use an attack on that little spider.
Okay. So roll versus AC for your attack.
Strange.
He is, yeah, he is touching.
I know. It is a non-nat 20.
Okay, so you hit. Roll for damage.
9. And then I'm going to use my action surge to attack again,
Okay.
which is 14.
Okay, that hits. You make solid connection with the spider again.
Oh, sorry. I had to roll my d20 for the second one.
Yep.
It's only 7.
Okay, that does not hit. So your first one you did 14 damage.
No, the first one was 9.
Okay,
9 damage.
so you just pummeled the ever-loving fuck out of the spider. And then, how would Eba kill the spider?
How big is it? Is it like a foot tall? And,
Yeah, think of like a chihuahua,
Oh god.
and it's like that size but in spider form.
I want to make it a little pinata. Just kind of.
So you smack it, and its entrails and guts go everywhere, and baby spiders scatter and go betwixt the cracks and disappear to produce more spiders. And you get 25 XP from that monstrous kill. Is that the... Do you want to do anything else on your turn? You have the...
No, I'm good.
Yeah. It is Ness's turn. There's one spider left. The Drider is loose, and the door is within sight.
Okay. Considering I can't make it to the door, and I feel like the spider is just gonna come after us. Do like all attacks work on the big spider? Do we know that?
Roll an Arcana check for that.
Hey.
What the heck?
Still in the first side. Sorry.
It's okay. I like the commentary.
10.
So through your schooling at the college in Tannenreich, you know, the schooling you had as a noble growing up, you don't learn a whole lot about Driders, but general knowledge would speculate there really aren't any weaknesses or resistances that the Drider would have. So, you could assume maybe. You're not so sure.
Okay. And then, I'm in range from it, right? Like, that pillar's not in my way?
So, yeah, and it's half poking out of the darkness there, as you can see. So you would roll on disadvantage. So roll your d20 twice and take the lowest score.
Okay.
If you want to shoot at it.
Okay. And then, so I can attack it and then I can still move, right?
Yep, that is correct. Plus you're also shooting through some cobwebs.
What was the last thing you said?
You're also shooting through, so you're shooting through cobwebs, and you're shooting partially into the darkness. You can see like the front half of its body, so there's really a lot in the way. So you're at disadvantage. So do your 2 d20 rolls, take the lowest, and see if you hit.
Okay, my lowest was 16, I think.
So just barely, your arrow makes it through the set of cobwebs, but shoots off into the darkness to never be seen from again.
Oh wait, I wanted to do a firebolt though, not an arrow.
Oh, yep. So, sorry, I thought you were shooting an arrow.
I didn't specify what I was doing, so.
That's okay. So the firebolt, I mean, it hits anyway. So roll for the damage on the firebolts.
Hold on, I need 10, please. That's a 12. That's a 10.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Oh, very nice. So your firebolt kind of tunnels through the cobwebs and strikes the Drider right in the chest. And it screams out in pain, but it barely seems even like a scratch. It's a little pissed at you, and it turns and bares its fangs. It's coming for you.
Awesome.
Well, start running.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer to the door and to everyone else.
Okay. What was your movement speed again? Was it 6?
25, so 5 spots.
5, okay.
Come on,
1. 2, 3, 4. Just so you know, Megan, you're within distance of the last spider. If you move out of its sphere, it will make an opportunity attack.
That's the one I killed, though, right, James? The one over by her?
Oh yeah, actually you're right. I never took that off.
That one?
Yep, the last one is by Veldane. Thank you, Cal. Good point. No, there's no spider. Sorry, it's a lot to keep.
Guts everywhere, though.
Yeah, baby spiders.
There's a lot of baby spiders. Next is, Bryn, the giant lizard with the owl
She's not a
stick.
giant lizard anymore. But in that brief moment when she was thinking about becoming a giant lizard, she remembered her reasoning for wanting to become a giant lizard is because giant lizards eat giant spiders. So she decides the better move would be to conjure some face spirits that could turn into giant lizards and help us fight.
Alright, very nice. So what spell are you using?
Conjure animals.
Conjure animal. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, so you can conjure that giant lizard. I'm just looking up the specifics of the spell for a moment. I think we need to bulk your computer.
I have to roll for initiative for the summoned creatures.
Okay.
They have their own turn.
That is a great... Okay, we can do that. That is cool. Yep, that is cool, because that is within the challenge rating. Okay, cool, yeah. So you can go ahead and summon... Sorry, I just want to see what the... So that's your action. Okay, so that takes your action. Yep, so go ahead and summon the lizard. Where will you summon the lizard? Oh, anywhere really...
It says that it just takes unoccupied spaces that I can see within range.
Yeah, and the... Exactly, yeah, so 60 feet. So that would be 12 spaces. So 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3.
So anywhere.
Basically.
Yeah, you can put it anywhere.
Put him in front of Ness.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I have. So we will in front of Ness.
Do you want to use some like D's?
Yeah.
Between Ness and the spider.
Yeah, between Ness and the
How many?
Just
scary
one.
spider that's coming for her.
So well, Ebek actually killed that, but that's a.
The
No,
big guy.
the Drider.
The drider.
Oh, sorry. Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's a giant lizard that eats spiders. It's gonna at least take off a leg or two.
Okay. And what else does Bryn do on her turn?
Where's Bryn?
Here, the spider's ass.
Oh, I'm gonna move towards the group.
Forward.
Yeah.
Like towards Valdane? Is Valdane is
Yeah.
like leading the charge
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Go past that.
And you still have a bonus action.
How far did you? What?
Just my-
I'm sorry. How
Yeah,
far?
wait. I want to set that little spider on fire.
Okay. And what spell are you using?
Produce flame.
Very nice.
I was
Cantrip. So.
just wondering how far you wanted to move, Bryn. I'm sorry.
There's probably fine getting past
I think
the
she's
spider.
fine where she is right now because I don't want to move her past the spider and take an opportunity attack on my ass.
Yeah.
I was like crafted for this gate inside of zones, poison and dark vision.
I can hurl the flame at a creature 30 feet in front of me, James, if that helps, and it takes 1d8 fire damage.
Yep. Yep. So make.
Oh, sorry. 2d8 because I'm a 5th level.
Very nice. Awesome. So make a ranged spell attack. Do you know how to do that?
Do what? Say that again?
Make a ranged spell attack.
No, how do I do that?
Well, let me look it up. I have this. I think it is... Sorry, my page is loading. Maybe I should just be using the book. But the book is like 300 pages, man. I can't look through that. So yeah, it's your... So roll d20. This is kind of what I thought. Your spell casting ability modifier, which for Druid I believe is Wisdom, and add your proficiency bonus. And so basically roll d20, add your Wisdom, add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. A d20 with an 11 plus what again? Sorry.
Your
Wisdom and proficiency?
Yep, Wisdom and your proficiency.
Proficiency is 2, so 13. Wisdom is 6. So 13, so 19.
Yeah, you hit the fuck out of that spider with the flame.
Yeah, I hit the fuck out of that spider.
So how would Bryn burn the spider to death?
How much gotta do her damage though, right?
damage still, James.
Okay. It has
Does it
one.
not matter? Can I just burn it to death? I'll just burn it to death.
It has
I'm
one.
gonna use my D8 anyway.
They have 1 hit points apiece, so.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I just go like all my rage.
Rage.
It's a new emotion for Bryn.
Ooh.
Through how to like harness that emotion. So she just like goes crazy on that spider.
That
And
poor.
she goes, "Really?"
Yes.
And I hope after it's done burning, it just makes a little like noise, like sizzles.
So you burn the fuck out of it, and it flips over, and it just goes.
Perfect.
And just disintegrates. And you get 25 XP. And a spider leg.
And a spider web.
Sweet.
Bring it back.
And let me take it off this time so I remember.
Ooh. Oh. Eldane and Bran, shoot.
Here we go. That was a little inappropriate for this. We're keeping these D&D settings G-rated. I want Jack to be able to listen to this when he's 4.
You said you burned the ever-living fuck out of it. You're like, it's G-rated.
That's a good point. It's probably not G-rated. Maybe PG. Maybe PG-13.
Only if you're grotesque
You only get
language.
2
There you go.
F words in PG-13, otherwise it's rated R. So we're already past rated R at this point.
It's gross as fuck is what it is. Okay. So with the spiders being dead, it is Valdane's turn to shine.
Alrighty. So all we got left is this Drider, right? And then we can go out the door.
You
Yep.
go through the door without killing the driver. You're just gonna get everybody there.
Yeah, but I mean, the Drider is gonna come for us, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. The wall came down. My wall failed.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, you're not the only one with wall force, and it has a range of 120 feet away.
Get him.
All right.
So I use the exact same wall of force.
This driver's like, well, damn it!
And the divider is once.
One step and then like,
The,
Well, shoot, Phyllis.
the driver.
I guess I'll just hang upside down.
I guess I'll just throw more webs.
Okay, guys. I planned this encounter to be creepy as fuck. You guys are like, fucking nope, go through the door. The driver is stuck. You can have.
James, at least I pulled the lever, right?
Yeah, you pulled the lever. Thank you. Yep. So, take 70 XP for a not original idea, but it was successful.
You got more XP than I did.
Wait, did I give you 100 for that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got it.
Yeah, you got 100, Cal.
I thought I gave you 200 because I was pretty impressed. It was like, okay, yeah. And that's like one of the things you read about online. Like, what was a bad time when you gave a D&D player unlimited power? And it was like, big boss. And Cal's like, wall of force. Like, oh, okay.
So now I'd like to be the first one to try to go towards the door.
Okay.
He's like, I'm out of here now.
But wait, the second he walks through that door, does his concentration...
No.
Okay.
It's still kept. Yeah, so you move towards the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you move towards the door. Do you go through it?
Does everybody else agree that I should?
Yes.
Run!
Yes.
So we will move the board. And Valdane moves through the door. I don't know if you can see that, but you come to another room. Yet you see only 3 walls.
I don't know what that means.
So continue on in front of you, is a darkness that your dark vision cannot see through. Mm-hmm.
It's Mom. Hi, Mom.
I don't have dark vision.
So there is a darkness in front of you that just ebbs and flows and feels and reeks of despair and has this ethereal power behind it that you can sort of feel. Do with it what you will.
Cool. I'll wait for my peers.
Okay. We'll get to the bottom line. We'll do it. So basically, I mean, there's nothing to break the concentration of Valdane at this point. So Roz and Allie, really the rest of the party can just move through the door and decide to shut it if you want. Or you can wait 10 minutes and wait for the driver to come out and try and kill it to get its XP and all of its loot. Otherwise, you can just move through the door.
Allie absolutely books it.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
Can it fit through the door, though? That's my question. Can it fit through the door?
Probably
How
not.
large is this door?
It's a pretty small door.
So we should wait the 10 minutes and then stay on the other side of the door and kill it with ranged attacks.
Nope.
We want this experience, Allie. We're going to have to pull it to a boat, I think.
Oh.
I mean, there's still a giant lizard in there that could really fuck it up. So I'm not opposed to trying to kill it. Because worst case scenario, we shut the door.
Yeah, exactly. I said we burn the webbing in front of the door down. And then if we get weak, we just walk through the door. We're fine.
You know, you say that and then shit just turns up the fuck side down, man.
That's fine. The spider's probably upside down on their wall right now.
I'm sure
All right,
she is.
My vote's to wait 10 minutes and to attack it with range.
You know, I could just whack you and break your concentration.
Oh my god.
Can
Rob,
we just,
what's your
can we
vote?
just get this vote first?
I want to attack it.
Raise your hand. No, all the
I also want to attack it.
camera.
Yes! That is majority rule.
Fine. Allie uses the flame sword to cut the block in front of the door.
Okay. 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 You guys all get behind the door?
Everyone
Can we
needs
all
to
make
get
sure
through the
we're
door
standing
first.
in front of the door?
Yeah.
I'd like to position myself.
We're in front of the door,
or
not.
10 feet away from the door, holding my warhammer ready for this monstrous
You're
spider.
missing the point of the plan.
Will you help with this, Ariel?
Still on my
It's fine. I guess just let Ebik do it. Ebik.
Alright, so Ebik is holding the center line. We have a back line here. Where's your lizard? Where's Bryn's lizard?
Are we on the other side of the door or this side of the door?
We can't all shoot behind the door.
Fair enough.
Small
We all
bow.
take
Remember,
turns.
It's like 2 bows in there.
Yeah, we're not all shooting at the same time. We have turns
That's
and movements.
true.
I need somebody to tank with me. I have no ranged weapon.
None
That
of us
sounds
are
like a
tanks except
personal
for
problem,
Roz.
eat
I
it.
don't know if Roz is a
Are you
tank.
kidding me? There's a couple of people that are tankier than me in this group.
Just. Yeah, so let's just be on the inside of the door instead of the outside of the door.
Alright, so what is your formation? So you have Ebik at the front, squishy, 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 medium squishy.
I like being medium squishy.
Is
that
it
one liquid that's like when you touch it softly, it's liquid, but like when you touch it really hard, it's
Ooh,
hard.
bleh.
Yeah, that stuff.
Alright, so is this where you guys is this what you guys want to do here?
Yeah, somebody hit me in the face lightly enough to break my concentration but not hurt me.
Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna take a 2-minute break. Just a quick 2-minute break
Okay.
for
Can
beer
I,
and
get
bathroom.
Can I get my dagger of venom or whatever ready to go?
Yep, you can pull it out. Get whatever you need ready for the battle, and we'll be back at it's 10:10 EST. We'll be back at 10:12 EST.
Crazy.
So the heroes have formed essentially a phalanx to defeat the mighty Drider. What is the party thinking? You were in the end zone and said fuck it and turned back?
Yes, I heard the word loot. It's in my character trait to not pass up loot, so...
I'm sure there's a proverb for that.
Character flaw for others. For me, it works out well. I'm very rich.
Yeah, you're rich as fuck. Sorry.
Does anyone have any alcohol on them? I think he stole my vodka.
Oh, I refill your glass with a finer mead and pass it back to you.
I down the whole thing.
Before she downs the whole thing, Bryn stops it and she goes, Allie, I promise you're going to want your wits about you for this one.
No.
We'll do that later.
I think it might give me some courage.
Pretty effective.
Just a little bit of courage. I take like a little sip, and a little sip, and then like a big sip, and it's like half gone. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, guys. Let's fight this bitch. I want to fight this bitch.
That's rude.
It's not rude. She's got
It's
the
just gone
things.
to PG-13 now.
She's got the things. She's got the things. I can't do it. I'll do it, but I can't do it.
So is the role playing good to go? Also, the screens got changed.
What?
Yeah, who's up there?
How did that happen?
I'm not sure. Valdane's is right.
Our screens got all changed.
Oh, I'm Allie now.
I'm Ness. I'm Evic and...
And Brit,
Who am I?
you are Roz.
I'm Roz.
So if the characters were all
That's so funny.
impersonating each other, how would that sound, I guess? Like, what would Allie sound like impersonating Roz?
I don't know. I feel like Roz is very glamorous. And she'd just be like, I can get to this. I can do it. And she'd have it under control. And then she'd pet Skippy.
And with that, so what do you guys do? Do you wait until the timer runs out? Or does somebody sock Valdane in the face?
I find
Just don't hurt me. Just make me lose my concentration. Can't I just break my own concentration? Like do
I mean, if you choose to, yes, you can.
Mid-sentence, I throw a rock at Valdane.
Alright, Valdane, make a constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
20.
That's fine. You're golden. You can break your own concentration instead.
I do that.
Alright, take 100 XP, because that was a pretty nice roll. So as you break the concentration,
You're a monk. You just
the wall disappears. And the Drider, who had since decided to meditate instead of look angry, disappears into the dark.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow,
And that's where we'll end things tonight.
On our mixed up screen.
Mixed up screen.
So you decided to leave?
For now. Wait till he drops in something bigger.
Well, no. So it retreated to its dark. Its darkness spell. So, yeah.
So it's still here. She's just hiding in the sphere.
In the sphere, yeah. Hiding, waiting.
I will charge into that sphere.
Plotting.
Oh, this mother effer is waiting for us to come to it.
God
Find it.
damn it.
We could just leave.
We could just leave if that's
We
the
could
case.
just
This
leave.
all started, there was a shiny thing up on the ceiling.
Yeah, what, did you ever get anything out of that shiny dead body?
It turned into a sphere of darkness.
So you made me shoot a corpse for nothing.
Alright, we'll go to post stream and you guys can talk about it. Thanks, friends.